Hello everyone, my name is Cameron, welcome back to the channel, and today we are talking WWE 2K20, but we're not going to be talking about the roster or anything like that. We're going to talk about me and Jesse's stream, universe mode, and a bunch of other stuff. So very quickly, I do want to announce that Jesse will be joining me for every single episode of Championship Scramble for this year, for this game. So we are going to be trying to go for the first Wednesday right after, so the 23rd of October. Is when we're going to try to upload the first episode. That might not happen. The list might not be done by that point. We might not have everything decided on championships. So, if it doesn't come out on the 23rd, it will be coming out the Sunday after the release of the game. The game release is on the 22nd, so the Sunday after will be the very first release of WWE 2K20 Championship Scramble, which will be, what day will that be? That would be the 27th of October if it is not the 23rd of October. So the plan is the 22nd we're gonna do a midnight live stream of the game. We're gonna do our full universe mode draft. We will be streaming universe mode on my channel as frequently as we can be. We're gonna try to go for the draft in this episode, and then maybe I'm thinking the 23rd or 24th. No, probably the 23rd. We will probably do the first actual live stream of what's going to be happening for the videos themselves, because I'm leaving, or because I work the 24th through the 27th, so if we do that stream, and also we have a lot of creative guys that need to be downloaded, so if we wait a little bit for the first stream, it helps us out a lot if we wait a bit for the first, at 4 weeks up into the first pay-per-view. But yeah, the 23rd is what we're shooting for. The 27th might be the first episode of Championship Scramble. We're going to try it. So I'm doing every Wednesday and Wednesday and Sunday. So the 23rd, the 27th, the 30th will all have episodes. The 3rd and the 6th will also have episodes. I am working the 6th because I'm going on vacation from the 7th through the 10th. So the 10th of November, there probably won't be an episode because unless I record it before I leave, so I can upload it when I get back home, because I get back home like 10:30ish, 11 p.m. that day, so I might have time to record it if I'm fast enough. Or if I really have to, I'll say, hey Jesse, the episode's named, upload it for me, which might be how I do my Friday and Sunday uploads while Jesse's gone, or while I'm gone. The Thursday upload is Rage 2, which I'm going to try to get caught back up on, don't worry guys. So, yeah, so the first thing we're going to do on the stream is we're going to do our universe mode draft. We are going to be playing as much as we can the first night. So we will do a universe mode draft. We might go through a few weeks, or try to do like the first week of each show. We're not entirely sure just yet what we're going to be doing for the universe mode on the start. But for sure the draft will be done. What we're going to be doing is we will name our pick, and before we actually name our pick, we're going to set up their entrance music so it sounds kind of cooler. So we'll play the entrance music at least for a bit. I don't know if we'll do that through the full stream because it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass once we get into like the hundreds in drafting. So yeah, it might just be like the top 10 or top 15 picks that we play the music for, and then everyone after that is just kind of said. We do have a pay-per-view schedule set up already, so I will quickly go through our pay-per-view schedule. This was actually just decided on and fully decided on. So, in May, we will have a co-branded Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It's the first time we've ever actually done co-branded Money in the Bank. Every time we've done this so far, it has been a single-branded pay-per-view Money in the Bank has for me. This time, we decided that we wanted to do it as a co-branded pay-per-view because, personally, just both of us getting a Money in the Bank briefcase, we've always enjoyed when Money in the Bank had like the double briefcases. It had one for Raw and it had one for SmackDown. I do enjoy the way they do it now, where it's a single it's a single one between the two brands. But I would prefer it if they went back to 2 briefcases per brand. Maybe one for the women's, because the women's is a little bit more difficult. But with the men's, at least they could definitely still do 2 branded, two if they really wanted to, I think. In June, the first pay-per-view at the 3rd week interval will be Stomping Grounds, a SmackDown branded pay-per-view. How we do this is I go to the 3rd week for my pay-per-view, and then the 4th week is Jesse's pay-per-view. It's still 4 weeks between pay-per-views, so we still have 4 weeks to set our stuff up. It's just the way we do it because it makes it easier. Jesse will have No Way Out in June, In July, I will have Battleground, and Jesse will have Judgment Day. In August, we will have the co-branded SummerSlam pay-per-view. In September, we will have Clash of Champions for myself and Bad Blood for Jesse. In October, we'll have Elimination Chamber for me and Hell in a Cell for Jesse, because it's October and we like our, you know, horror-themed style fucking pay-per-views in October. By the way, Jesse does have a lot of the older pay-per-views where I have a lot of the newer pay-per-views. It was just kind of a choice we both had, because I do enjoy Elimination Chamber. It's one of my favorite pay-per-views. Clash of Champions is a very good pay-per-view. Battlegrounds, Stomping Grounds, I don't really give a shit about, but they were the two I kind of put in there. Those might change. At the moment, it's still planning to be Stomping Grounds and Battleground. I might change one of them out for No Mercy, since No Mercy is kind of up in the air right now, because Jesse did have that before we decided to put Money in the Bank as a co-branded pay-per-view. In November, we have the Survivor Series co-branded pay-per-view. In December, we have TLC for me and Unforgiven for Jesse. In January, we have the Royal Rumble co-branded pay-per-view. In February, we have Backlash for myself and Armageddon for Jesse. Extreme Rules and Vengeance are in March, with mine being Extreme Rules and Jesse's being Vengeance. And in April, we have WrestleMania, which is obviously a co-branded pay-per-view. So again, like I said, we're trying for the first stream after the draft stream to be our very first episode of the Universe Mode, to actually have it go. If you guys need to know who our champions are, Jesse has the Undertaker 02 / Biker Taker as his undisputed champion, with Chris Benoit having a rematch clause after a hell of a last man standing match at WrestleMania. Women's champion for Jesse is Paige. The tag champions for Jesse are Edge and Christian. The United States champion is Velveteen Dream, after putting on an amazing match after one hell of a lengthy feud with Dusty Rhodes, and he beat John Cena at WrestleMania. That was his thing for winning the feud, was he got to face the United States champion at WrestleMania, and he beat John Cena. So Velveteen Dream is the United States champion, with John Cena having a rematch clause. The European champion is currently Shinsuke Nakamura, and X-Pac has a rematch clause. The Hardcore champion is actually a created superstar by the name of Tinky, that we found in 2K19. We're not sure if we're going to find him. Hopefully we do. If not, Jesse's title will be vacated, and Tiki will be given a rematch clause if we can somehow find him later on in the game's lifespan. Now on to my brand. We have the WWE Champion Jeff Hardy, who beat Seth Rollins in the main event of WrestleMania after winning the Royal Rumble. We have the Women's Champion Billie Kay. We have the Tag Team Champions, the Usos, who basically held my titles the whole fucking time. We have the Intercontinental Champion, Shawn Michaels 05, which is the version I had of him at the time. I'm not sure if it's going to be 05 still in the game. It depends on which version of HBK I draft. We have the Cruiserweight Champion, Rey Mysterio, who won a hell of a ladder match on the Go Home show before WrestleMania, dethroning the previous champion, Antichrist, who was a created superstar that we found in 2K19. Again, if we don't find him immediately, we will keep looking and hopefully find him sometime between the start and end of 2K20's lifespan. And we have my United Kingdom champion, Drew Gulak, who is, I believe, the only person within the last 2 years to actually hold two separate titles in a single thing, like two separate singles titles. He was my Cruiserweight champion for a bit, having a pretty decent set of matches against Antichrist before then winning the United Kingdom Championship on the Go Home show before WrestleMania, dethroning Jushin Thunder Liger for the championship. Jushin Thunder Liger does, in fact, have a rematch clause. We also have a championships history page on my Excel sheet for this, which will always be updated. I'll always update it. So going into May, we have Undertaker, Edge and Christian, Velveteen Dream, Paige, Shinsuke Nakamura, Tinky, Jeff Hardy, the Usos, HBK 05, Billie Kay, Drew Gulak, and Rey Mysterio. Sorry, I'm like messing with my mouse a little bit, feeling a little weird. Which every time, basically what will happen is if, let's say, Seth Rollins beats Jeff Hardy going into the June pay-per-view, so going into the next month, the June pay-per-view will then be written Seth Rollins, because he's the champion going into that month. And then if Seth Rollins wins again, Seth Rollins will be the one written for July, because he'll be the champion going into July. You guys won't ever see this, so it doesn't really matter. Tag teams, we do have a bunch of tag teams that are going to have to be, you know, put in and set up and all that. But at the moment, the current tag teams that we have available in the game to us are the Authors of Pain, the Brothers of Destruction, because I'm pretty sure they're going to have Kane 98 and Undertaker 02. I hope they do at least. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, the Bella Twins, Breezango, Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, Heavy Machinery, Hawkins and Ryder, Harper and Rowan, the Iconics, the New Day, the OC, the Revival, the Street Profits, Team Hell No, the Usos, the Undisputed Era, the Viking Raiders, and Mustache Mountain. Now, we do have female tag teams, but it doesn't mean we're actually going to use them as tag team, like in tag team form. They're going to be used as single stars. In fact, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce actually faced at WrestleMania. That was my WrestleMania match, was Billie Kay versus Peyton Royce for the Women's Championship, and Billie Kay retained. Currently on Jesse's brand for tag team wise, Edge and Christian, because he has them as tag team champions, and the Brothers of Destruction because he has Undertaker 02 as a champion. On my brand, we have the Usos because they're my champions, the Iconics because Billie Kay is a champion, and the Hardy Boys because Jeff Hardy is a champion. There's about 204 people, I believe is what I counted up earlier. Oh shit. About 204 people who are currently in the game through the Deluxe Edition and all that stuff, which is going to be insane for us. It's not a whole lot. We've drafted a lot before in the past. I mean, plus we have all the people who are actually, going to be getting created at some point, or like all the created superstars that we drafted to our brands and such. But yeah, so I want to give you guys a little bit of an update of what's going to be happening. So midnight Eastern time, October 22nd. There will be a live stream of WWE 2K20. It will be the midnight release stream. I've done this for the last 3 years now, and I can't wait. Jesse's going to join me for it. It's going to be our Universe Mode draft. We're going to do the Showcase Mode, and then we're going to look at the championships, and try to figure out where Championship Scramble is going to be going and what championships in Championship Scramble are going to be going where. We're going to figure out who is going to be facing for those championships at some point. I'm going to try to write down every single person that goes in every single match, so I can kind of diversify who goes for each championship a little bit more. If you guys want to see anybody specific go for the championships, please do subscribe to the channel, and you can drop all your suggestions down in the comments below. You can at me on Twitter at SOGamingYT, and you can tell me all your suggestions that you have there. And in any episode of Championship Scramble for 2K20, if you guys want to see a specific person go for a specific championship, you guys can comment on any of those videos and let me know, and I will take them into consideration. If I don't already have a plan, I'll probably throw those people in there, just kind of have a little bit of flair in that. I'm going to try to go for 72 championships. That's the current running plan with the WWE Championship, the current design WWE Championship, I should specify, being the final episode, much like it was last season in 2K19 Championship Scramble. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll see you next time. I'll see you guys for the draft and for the live stream on the 22nd. Stay golden. Peace.